We are covering Colorado First on CBS News Colorado at 6. An 18-year-old man has been arrested. He's accused of being the ringleader of a sextortion scheme targeting high schoolers. Jamar Deontay Bright is accused of posting explicit images and videos on social media, which might have been generated with AI. He and two underage accomplices are also accused of asking students for money to remove those posts, then soliciting money from people to enter private groups to see those explicit pictures. Your reporter in Aurora, Michael Abeyta, first reported on this story back in January. He joins us live in Aurora tonight. And Michael, investigators who've been working on this case for months spoke to you today.
Yeah, that's right, Mac. And you know, they say that any of those images that were part of this case were not generated by AI, but it is a possibility given today's technology. And they say that just like when you're out and about this holiday season, you need to protect yourself by locking your car door and hiding your valuables. You also need to take steps to protect yourself when you're online.
With any sort of internet-based application and social media platforms, there's very many positive aspects, but there also can be negative aspects to it.
Investigators with the Aurora Police Department's Crimes Against Children unit found out nearly 1 year ago that someone was targeting local teens in a very personal scheme.
The Aurora Police Department was first alerted through our school resource officers who received multiple reports from various students about potentially being sextorted for personal images that they may or may not have had.
It's what is known as a sextortion scheme. Suspects get a hold of sexual images of their victims, then threaten to post them online unless the victim pays up, or the suspect charges others to access the images. In this case, it was both. It's an investigation Aurora Police has to approach delicately.
We're dealing with children that have been victimized in a very humiliating way.
Investigators arrested 18-year-old Jamar Deontay Bright from Aurora and two of his alleged underage accomplices. Police say bringing justice to the victims in this case is a great feeling.
So when we actually get cases where we can actually find a suspect and say, hey, we are going to hold you accountable, it is a huge win for us.
And they say it's incredibly easy to fall victim to this type of crime because suspects prey on a sense of trust you may have with them. They say parents should talk to their kids about the dangers of online predators, but if you do get caught up in one, there's no need to be ashamed, and APD will work with you to get justice just like they did in this case.
They can be supported by trusted adults, their families, whether it's students or other students or teachers or the SROs in school, and to educate our kids.
Now, if Aurora Police says that if you need more information about sextortion or some ideas and tips about how to talk to your kids, you can visit the National Center for Missing and Exploited Kids website, or you can contact Aurora Police to do a talk or an education session if you're involved with a large group of children that are adolescents that need to learn more about sextortion and you want to protect them. In Aurora, Michael Abeyta, covering Colorado First.
Michael, thank you so much for that information.